Since the fall of the Berlin Wall, America has been the leader in globalization. Its effects can be felt by all generations. When asked what globalization is, many reply with a shrug of the shoulder. Many corporations are strategically targeting children with advertisements. In the year 2000, $2 billion was spent on marketing purposes alone. Since, it has increased to $15 billion to date and continues to rise. Many of the child-friendly websites are designed to promote the notion of consumerism. For example, when a child plays a game online, he or she is awarded points, coins, or dollars by corporations to receive a discount on a certain product that they produce. Marketing schemes such as this are precise, persuasive, and effective means of advertising in order to capture the child's desire for their product.
Are you ready? Let's step.
Well, for one thing, I can tell you right now, they broaden the opportunities to learn. When I was a kid, I remember a third grade teacher telling me one day we would go to the store and pay for our groceries with a credit card. We laughed. I can remember them saying things like, you'll drive through to get something to eat or go to the bank. Information is key, and what technology does is it really does broaden your world. It makes you, it provides an opportunity from my living room to live wherever I live, to travel to any part of the world, or to find out anything I want. That's empowering. And what it does for young people is it takes them out of being in such a disadvantage.
Oh gosh, a lot. Because see, I'm going to school to be a teacher.
Oh wow.
And I have to take at least 10 hours of just technology classes compared to what my dad took when he was in college. I mean, PowerPoints, computers, everything, except back in the day, all they did was write on the chalkboard. So.
Well, now it's just like the teachers can email me and I find out right away if there's a problem or if there's a good thing.
Guess what? Computers and technology add another element for the differences in the ways people learn. So technology may help a 5-year-old who may not be very abstract, but more hands-on. Guess what? He maybe can learn to get that multiplication of those verbs or those, well, not at that age, the letters and so forth, where he can understand.
Probably 12.
9.
The 8th grade, so
Eighth
like
grade.
13.
I got my first cell phone when I was 12.
Like about 12.
Yes, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 10.
10.
Based on that, I'm ashamed to tell I was in my 30s, and you're going to laugh. My phone was as big as James' bag. Everything from right here, emails, phones, internet, whatever I need. If you need me, you can't get me by phone, she can send me an email and Dean Green call me.
The internet has become essential to the daily lives of Generation Y. It is used not only for research for educational purposes, but also as a social network. Social networking sites such as Facebook and MySpace allow for an individual to reach around the world and become online friends with another user who could be located anywhere. Educational sites such as Wikipedia allow for students to access information quickly and more readily when needed. However, many fear such sites because there is no guarantee the information collected is accurate or correct.
The danger, the fear for the use of technology with young people, kids, and games and stuff is, well, if they spend too much time on it, they lose the ability to develop socially.
The downside is our children are sitting inside in front of a screen when they need to be outside, exploring, being creative, imagining, and I do believe that play is children's work. And they can only do that in the context of play. And I think that our children have lost how to play, how to imagine and be creative and go to that place that I think is part of it, is a very fundamental and very significant part of their development. It also is healthier for them to be outside running and playing, and that helps their physical development, their emotional development. I think they need hours. It frightens me for our children today that they are stuck in front of the TV or computer too many hours, and it's used as a babysitter too often, and I think it's jeopardizing in our children.
You've been on your computer all weekend. Shouldn't you go out and socialize with your friends?
I am socializing, Artard. I'm logged on to an MMORPG with people from all over the world and getting XP with my party using TeamSpeak.
I'm not a Artard.
The world is flat now, in the sense that we so quickly get information to each other. Yeah, I would imagine it just gives them more of a perspective of the world that they are growing up in, and that's just the nature of this decade, this generation, this time.
It is the fear of many people that today's youth is lacking in the social skills necessary to make themselves an inherent part of society. Globalization intensifies the social divisions, and as an individual attempts to establish themselves in a new social context, they may become vulnerable to the threat of segregation or exclusion. The ultimate paradox of today's youth is that they are citizens of global culture, but at the same time struggle to find acceptance in the society